In Dune Part 2, Alia Atreides has maybe 4 minutes of screen time. She hasn't even been born yet. She's a fetus speaking from inside her mother's womb, briefly seen in a vision, and then gone again. But in those 4 minutes, Denis Villeneuve quietly tells you everything you need to know about her future. Alia Atreides is doomed. The film tells you twice. The book confirms it forever. This is every sign of Alia's tragic arc that Dune Part 2 already gave you, and why Part 3 is going to break a lot of hearts. For anyone who needs the quick context, Alia Atreides is Paul's younger sister, the daughter of Lady Jessica and Duke Leto Atreides. In Dune Part 2, she's still in the womb. She's not born yet by the time the film ends. Her voice is heard speaking to Jessica from the inside, and Paul sees a vision of her as a young adult woman. In the book, she's already a few years old by the time of Dune Messiah, walking around as one of the most powerful characters in the universe. In Villeneuve's adaptation, she'll be roughly 17 years old by the time we reach Part 3. That's the reason for the 17-year time jump between films instead of the 12-year jump that the book had. She's played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and the casting itself is a clue. But before we get there, we need to talk about what Alia actually is. Some quick housekeeping before we dig in. If you like what this channel's doing, and this is a brand new channel, subscribing, liking genuinely helps so much, and I appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a lot more Dune content, so if you're into that, be sure to subscribe. In the Bene Gesserit tradition, there's a specific term for what Alia is: an abomination. Here's why. The Bene Gesserit have a ritual called the Spice Agony, where a Reverend Mother drinks the poisonous water of life, transmutes it inside her body, and survives the experience. It's wild. When she does, her consciousness is permanently expanded. She gains access to the memories of every female ancestor in her bloodline, going back thousands of years. It's called other memory. She becomes, in a sense, a vessel for all of them. This is sacred. It's controlled. The Bene Gesserit only allow it to happen to fully developed adult women who have been trained for years to handle the psychic load of integrating thousands of past lives. When it happens to a fetus, when an unborn child is exposed to the water of life through her mother, the fetus becomes preborn, awakened in the womb, already conscious, already carrying every ancestral memory that other memory contains. The Bene Gesserit call this an abomination, and they kill them. In Frank Herbert's books, the Bene Gesserit will hunt down and execute preborn children on sight because they believe, with reason, that no human mind can hold thousands of competing personalities without one of them eventually taking over. Alia is an abomination. The film never uses that word except for in one moment at the end of Dune Part 2 where the Reverend Mother calls Paul an abomination.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Silence!
And so while the film never refers to Alia as an abomination, at least so far, everything Dune Part 2 shows you about her is preparing the audience for what that word means. Now, the pivotal moment is when Lady Jessica drinks the water of life. Watch this scene again. There's a reason Villeneuve films it the way he filmed it. Jessica is being asked to undergo the spice agony to become a Reverend Mother for the Fremen. She's pregnant. Now pay attention to the visual language here. Jessica's transformation is rendered as a near-death experience, convulsions, agony. Her body is fighting the poison. But Villeneuve cuts to flashes of the unborn child inside her, and the child is not safe. The child is being awakened violently against her will. This is the moment Alia ceases to be a normal fetus. Jessica's choice, and the film frames it as a choice, saves the Fremen, saves the Atreides cause, and condemns her own daughter to a fate Jessica herself doesn't fully understand yet. When Jessica emerges from the trance, she's a reverend mother. She's gained other memory, but so has Alia. And Alia has had no training, no preparation, no maturity to integrate any of it. She's a fetus with thousands of voices in her head. The film shows you this scene as a triumph for Jessica. It's actually the moment Alia's tragedy begins. Then there's this moment where Alia speaks. Jessica is talking to herself, or so it seems, and we hear a second voice respond. A child's voice, coming from inside her. The performance is unsettling on purpose. The voice is Alia's, but it isn't a baby's babble, it's articulate. It's aware, it's already discussing strategy, already calling Jessica mother with the cadence of a person who has lived through decades. In the book, Alia in the womb speaks fluent multiple languages and has full philosophical conversations with her mother. The film dials that down a little bit for plausibility, but the unsettling effect is intentional. You're meant to feel that something is wrong, that this is not how children develop, that the small voice you're hearing is not fully a child, it's a chorus. This is what Frank Herbert was warning the reader about. Alia is not one person, she's thousands. She's every Atreides woman, every Bene Gesserit ancestor, every memory back to the dawn of the bloodline, all crammed into a developing brain that was never meant to hold them. Her sense of self is fragile from the moment she becomes conscious. The film tells you this in the way the voice itself sounds. Sounds wrong, sounds old, composed of more than one mind. Now, the most haunting Alia moment in part 2 is the vision Paul has of her as an adult. He sees her standing in front of him, fully grown, looking out at the dunes. She's beautiful, she's poised, and she's not okay. There's something in the way Villeneuve shoots her in that vision, her stillness, the intensity in her eyes, the way she seems to be looking at something the audience can't see. She's not a triumphant grown woman appearing to her brother. She's a warning. And here's the detail most viewers miss. Paul is prescient. His visions are accurate. And when he sees Alia like this in the future, he is seeing what she becomes. The version of his sister that exists in the years after Dune Messiah, after she spent a lifetime carrying the weight of an abomination's mind. In the books, by the time you get to Children of Dune, Alia has lost. The dominant ancestral personality inside her, the Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, of all people, her own grandfather, has taken over. She becomes possessed by the consciousness of the man who tried to destroy her family. She is, for a time, a puppet wearing her own face. Remember, we talked about at the beginning of this video that the fear is that one personality starts to take over, and, well, it kind of happens. And Paul saw it in part 2. He saw what she would become, and he didn't say anything. That's a heartbreak Villeneuve has set up 2 films in advance. Now, even the casting of Anya Taylor-Joy is a little bit of foreshadowing. Anya Taylor-Joy specializes in characters who are quietly wrong. Look at her career: The Witch, Split, Furiosa. She plays women who are all intense, watchful, holding something back. Women whose stillness is unsettling, and she is incredible at it. She's not a casting choice for supportive sister. She's a casting choice for this character is going to break something inside of you. Villeneuve picked her on purpose. Watch her in the Part 3 trailer. The way she stands at the temple balcony, delivering rites to pilgrims. The way she joins Paul in prayer with this composed, fanatic stillness. There's no part of that performance that says younger sister. Every part of it says she's already gone and she doesn't know it yet. In Dune Part 3, which is based on Dune Messiah, we'll see Alia at the height of her power. She'll be Paul's spiritual enforcer. She'll lead his religion. She'll command the Fredekin in his absence. She'll be terrifying, magnetic, deeply loyal. And she'll also be cracking. The book Dune Messiah hints at her instability throughout, moments where she loses time, where she catches herself thinking thoughts that aren't hers, where she has to fight to stay herself. By the end of that story, she's still standing, but she's wounded. It's in the next book, Children of Dune, where she falls. And that one might not ever be filmed. Or if it is, it may be years and years from now. But every seed of her downfall is already in the film you've already watched. Jessica's choice in the cave, the voice in the womb, the vision Paul refused to look at directly. Even the actress was chosen for a tragedy most audiences haven't realized is coming. This is what makes Villeneuve's adaptation so special. He's not just filming the next book, he's planting things. 3 movies deep that won't pay off until characters look back and realize they were warned the whole time. Alia Atreides is the most carefully foreshadowed tragedy in the trilogy, and most viewers haven't noticed it. If you want more on the Dune universe, including a full breakdown of the Part 3 trailer and what the film is signaling about Paul, hate, and the conspiracy against the Atreides, those videos are up on the channel. Subscribe for more Dune, sci-fi, fantasy, and more digging to find the story that's underneath. I'll see you in the next one.